Is under porch lights. Didn't know time disappeared like that. My bad, could've done better. That's life, I guess. I see the sun setting, quit life standing. I don't wanna die, I'm still not ready. Thought I have a home full of riches and stories. Thought I'd be at peace, tell my friends I'm sorry. I see the sun setting, quit life standing. Holes in the walls of the house I'm dwelling. Wasting my years with liars and losers. My last wish is I wish that I knew soon.
Okay, so what's up guys, welcome back to Westwild World. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. So we have a little bit of feeding. I'm going to rearrange some of the snakes. If you want to come have a look down here at my big male Tanzanian puff adder. I didn't show him when he was sick because I was very worried about him. Didn't want to stress him out for filming, but he's got a lot of weight on him. He's taking food like a champ and his RI is all cleared up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two females, put them in here, and then we're going to just move around the snake room a little bit. But yeah, so first off I need to take out the male. I think the bin's outside. Let's just get that quickly. So yeah, I just had to get the bin, it was just outside real quick. But let's get this big male out. Have to be very gentle with him because he did eat yesterday, but I have to rearrange this place to make it suitable for 3 puff adders to move into. He's been very pissy because I have obviously had to neck him a lot for when he had to get his RI sorted. Look at the size and girth of this guy. Absolutely stunning animal. He's just popped out of shed as well, that's why he looks so good. But I'm not going to spend too much time with him. Just going to get him straight into the bin. And hopefully he doesn't get too upset. He's about a 1.1 or 1.2 meter puff adder, so he is fucking big, for lack of a better word. But yeah, I'm just going to sort out the enclosures and I'll get back to you guys soon. Okay, so what I've done right now, just put their hide down there, put the male back in, and I'm just going to get the 2 females out. They're going to be finally reunited. He's actually, jeepers, what is going on with these puff adders today? I just have to be very mindful because that glass is open at the bottom there. Don't want to take a tag on the shins while I'm dealing with these 2. And I also don't want them to bite each other or me. This is going to be a bit of an issue now. But yeah, these are 3 different locales of puff adders. This one that I'm trying to hook out here now is a Limpopo locale. That one at the back is, I think she's also in shed at the moment. Ooh, hello. That one at the back is a Limpopo, well, this is a Limpopo locale. The one at the back is a hybrid locale. I don't actually know the 2 parents. And the big male that I took out first was is a Tanzanian locale. These are all the same species. They haven't been split into different subspecies. Different locales basically just mean that they're different colors, basically. That's about it. And they're found in different places. Sure. Before they both come zooming out, let's get this female out. She's a very pissy girl. She's a proper puff adder. Likes to bite everything and anything. Of course you're gonna be like this. Yes. There's your head. Look at her. She's ready to go. Absolutely beautiful animal. She's also got some of the mulch on her nose. But let's get her out. You guys can see her. Check how gorgeous that animal is. Absolutely stunning puff adder. Just going to get her straight in here. Hopefully they don't cause too much hassles with each other. They were all together before, that's why I'm just putting them back together. But yeah, they haven't been together since he was a bit sickies. But let's close up and move into some other snakes. Okay, so I have these high-tech glasses that were designed by NASA specifically for me to handle this one snake. So I've got all the puff adders in the enclosure, got this enclosure. You can probably guess what I'm going to be putting in here. I'm also just going to redo the enclosure a little bit. But let's get the Naya Mozambica out, the Mozambique spitting cobra. Yeah, he was in this enclosure, but while I was installing the light, I did a whoopsie and I fucked out the glass. And I don't have money to replace it right now. Thankfully I have extra enclosures that didn't have anyone in them, but yeah, dealing with a venomous snake all the way in the corner over here is a bit of a pain in the arse, even though this guy is very, very calm most of the time. Good. Don't know where your head is. Hello. But check how big and beautiful this Mozambique spitting cobra is. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous specimen of a Mozambique spitting cobra. If you guys have been watching for a little bit, you would remember how skinny this guy was, but he's gained a lot of weight. He's eating, well, every single time I offer him. Thankfully, he was very, very shy with food, and it took a while to get him on frozen thaw. But check how beautiful this guy is. Absolutely stunning. They don't get much bigger than this. They only get about 1.6 meters, and he is about 1.5 meters. So yeah, he might spit, but he's absolutely... It is dark right now because we have load shedding, but I thought I might as well just do this. And this is what I'm talking about. We don't have electricity. You can see all my lights are turned off. This isn't just because we ran out of electricity. Our country has fucking run out of electricity, so it's been very difficult through our winter to keep the enclosures nice and warm. But yeah, gonna sort out his enclosure and I'll get back to you guys ASAP. Okay, so just did a little bit in his enclosure, just put a little bit of green leaves, a little bit of branches. Let's get him out. Hopefully he enjoys this new little house. And check how big and beautiful that guy is. Hiding his head right now, so I can probably... It's fine to take a look at him with the phone. Don't want my girlfriend to get exposed to the venom too often. So the main problem with keeping spitters is that you can develop an allergic reaction through continuous exposure to their venom. Luckily enough that this guy doesn't actually like to spit all too often, but check how gorgeous he is. He's kind of showing off for us a little bit there. These guys have a potent cytotoxic and neurotoxic venom. A lot of misconception around them, especially with the spitting cobra aspect of the snake. A lot of people think that you can actually go blind from getting the snake's venom in your eyes, which is totally not true if you actually clean it out. If you leave it in, obviously it will cause continuous damage and more damage, but I don't know anyone who would get spitting cobra venom in their eye and then just leave it in. But yeah, so most it can cause is little abrasions on your cornea and your actual eye. And yeah, just discomfort and redness for about 2 days. But he's a gorgeous animal. Straight into his new house. Hopefully he likes it. Because I had him in an arboreal setup. Because obviously I broke his house. And he wasn't really using it to his full potential. But what I'm going to do is just move the red-tailed boa into here. And yeah, I'll show you guys that now. Okay, so Sassy McSassy Pants. Some people had some comments about how I handled this guy the last time. And what I say to that is, you can fuck right off. There we go. He really, really does like to bite. He probably is trying to line me in my face up for a bite. But yeah, the way I handle is to try and avoid a bite. Even at this small size, he really won't do anything to me. But I don't necessarily want to take a bite, but he's absolutely gorgeous. He popped out of shed about a week ago, and he's almost doubled in size since I got him, so he really, really needed an upgrade. But look how gorgeous. Check the iridescence on him from the sunlight. Absolutely stunning animal. Might bite my camera woman. But let's put him in his new house and see how he likes it. This is way more suited to a red-tailed boa, this enclosure. And yeah, this is going to take a long time for him to outgrow, but he's absolutely stunning. Non-venomous, obviously, and get the name red-tailed boa, the common name, from this red on his tail, obviously. But yeah, I'm going to let him be, probably feed him a bit later. I'm going to wait till load shedding's done, and then I'm going to feed some snakes. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Okay, so same day, different t-shirt. That's how we rock, that's how we vibe. But yeah, I need to clean up the Cape Cobras, and then I need to also feed. So let's get into this. We've got another Cape Cobra with old Harwood down here. Oh, and they both had a day-old chick yesterday, so I do have to be quite careful, but they also went to the bathroom. So to make it sanitary, need to get them out. But they're both underneath here. They're both about, this one that I'm pulling out is about 2 years old. The other one's about 3. But check how beautiful this juvenile Cape Cobra is. I'd say sub-adult. He's absolutely gorgeous. Again, I do have to be careful. because of the poop. So what he just did there was a mixture of pee and poo, which is called musk. They do that to ward off predators, basically ward off predators, because no one really wants to eat their meal with a big pile of shit on it. So yeah, but yeah, this is one of the Cape Cobras, the smaller one, a very wriggly brother. Let's just get him straight in there, and then let's get old half hood out. Okay. This is the rescued Cape Cobra that is a wild caught but was deemed to be not fit for release. If you guys have been following for a little bit now, you can see how much better he's doing. He's got a lot thicker spine, still showing, but he's spunk back. He has a lot of energy. As you can see, he wants to bite literally everything. But I don't blame him for that, because his only interaction with humanity was that big scar on the back of his head. Someone tried to kill him, and fortunately enough they didn't manage to do it. But you know, now he has to spend the rest of his life in captivity, which has pros and cons, because he doesn't have as much danger. There's no predators going after him. He doesn't have to fend for himself. His food and water is always available. But at the end of the day, this is a wild animal and should be able to release back into the wild. But fortunately, he's going to have to stay with me for the rest of his natural life. But he's a beautiful cobra. Very, very grumpy brother. Literally anything, as you can see. And they have a very chew down within the hour. Heavily neurotoxic. But let's get his tail here without taking a bite. As you can see, he's not shy with biting. But hello, let's just get him in and then clean up his enclosure. Okay, so I cleaned up the enclosure and put a little bit of branches, more cover in there to make it feel more natural for them. But let's get old Halfwood and his partner out. Hey, old Halfwood, you still want to bite me? Of course you do. When don't you want to bite me? Look at that gorgeous animal, musking everywhere, doing what Cape Cobras are supposed to do. Really doesn't want me to get his tail. Look at that, super fast. I remember when the snake was falling over trying to strike. I just do need to get to his tail though, and then just get him straight swiftly back into his enclosure. Zooming away. Even the wild caught snakes want nothing to do with us. You know, he's putting on a big show, obviously, because he is very scared. I try and keep handling down to a minimum with him, especially because he has no faith in humanity. But this guy is captive bred, so he's a lot calmer, as you guys can see, not all over the place, but yeah, just as beautiful. It's actually, I love the patterning on him. But yeah, hopefully they enjoy the enclosure, and then we'll move on to some feeding. Okay, so I'm sitting now, another couple of hours have passed. If you want to look outside, it's night. But yeah, I'm just going to be feeding some snakes. These sharp noses look like they are interested in food, because whenever I come out here they sort of pop their little noses out. So let's see if they want some food. Don't know if they will take. Might be a little bit interested. Hey, are you going to come out for some food? Do you want some? Hey, no? You guys are so odd. You wanted... Hey, do you not want? Hey, in your little rock hide finally, but still not wanting food. Hey, Kim? No, okay. Whatever then. I guess you won't see this in the video, but yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the little rat snake right up top here. See if he wants some food. What? He's raising his hide over here, so I'll flip this over so you guys can see him in all his glory. Never mind. This is a neotropical rattlesnake, Crotalus daricis. Absolutely gorgeous juvenile. Not even a yearling yet, but let's see if he wants some food. Do you not? Why are you guys being so weird today? Eh? The snakes that are usually little trash cans aren't wanting food. This is very surprising. I guess it's the feeding video curse all over fucking again. I always used to have trouble feeding snakes on camera. Like, as soon as the camera's not on, they'll take the food. It's absolutely ridiculous, but it doesn't seem like he wants it, so I guess someone else is going to have some food. But let's see, maybe. There we go. Okay, come, bite it, tag it, tag it. Alright. Okay, I guess I'll leave it in there for him. Let's just take all the shit off. Whoop. And just leave it in here. Being a bit of an idiot. You want it? Do you want it now? You look so interested. Can you please just strike at it? Boop. Okay. Then I'll just cover your head with it. Absolute bastard. But let's move on to some other snakes. Hopefully he eats. Don't you all. But yeah. Okay, so this second part of this video seems to be quite a fail. But let's move on to my baby Eastern Green Mamba. Gave him a little meal yesterday. Don't actually, there he is. I see his body. Don't know where his head is. But let's see if he wants some food. Looked a bit food motivated. Where's your head? His head's over here. Oh my god. Danger, danger, danger! Let's lift this up so I can see him. His head's on this side now. Let's see if he'll take something. Hello, you little jack in the box. Do you want a rat? Oh my god, he's such a little asshole. There we go. There, it's a rat. I know you want it. There we go. He's such a little aggressive little thing with his food, eh? But yeah, maybe we can get some shots of him eating. This is the Eastern Green Mamba, Dendroaspis angustupus. The least venomous mamba there is, but that still doesn't mean, apparently it's difficult to focus on his green ass head. It still doesn't mean you can take these guys for granted. He can still put you down within an hour and a half. They have a very, very potent neurotoxic venom that will shut down your diaphragm, and it can also lead to a heart attack. So you can either die of suffocation or you can go into cardiac arrest. Both isn't good, but yeah, just gonna let him chow down his little meal. And this is actually one of the few chances that we actually get to see him eat, because he's a very, very shy animal, as you guys can see. Feeding video seems a bit of a fail, so is my speech. But yeah, that's pretty cool that we got the Eastern Green Mamba to eat on camera. He's going to need an upgrade soon, but yeah. People also commented on how I keep these animals in boxes, but if you uneducated people want to come have a look over here, in between these glasses in a display enclosure, there is a gap, about a 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter gap. So those small snakes can get their head through here very, very easily. So it's the safest option to keep them in these boxes. I don't really like it, but it is how it is. But I'm going to move on to my both drops. I don't know if he will eat He doesn't really like to strike out, but he's just underneath this water bowl here, and there's his head there. I do have to be a little bit careful because he can decide that he wants to chew on my finger instead of chewing on the rat. So let's see how this goes. He doesn't usually strike out, he just sort of takes his food later, which is very odd because he likes to strike out at me all the time. But ooh, nice. Let's just just leave it in there with the guts and all hanging out. Pretty gross, pretty disgusting, but hopefully you'll eat it. And we can move on to some other snakes. Okay, so we're going to be feeding the Mozam in his new house. No glasses. He seems like he wants it. Ooh, look at that. Hopefully he doesn't spray at me while I open this up. Let's see if he wants a rodent. Do you want it? You stuck your head out this whole way and now you don't want to eat. What even is your life? Come, you want to be inquisitive. Oh, let's open this a bit more. Hopefully don't get sprayed in the face. Come. You're so inquisitive and now you like run away. Okay. Leave your tongue out again. Come. Come. Come, it's right in front of you. It's literally right in front of you. Hey, you're sussing it out. Do you want to eat it? No, okay. Didn't have to be so aggressive. Okay, let's just wipe this off quickly. Super cute how he comes out and tries to explore, but it's a little bit irritating when he doesn't want to take his food. Let's see. And I think in this video I said that he's such a good eater, which he has been. That's why he's gained so much weight. But let's see if he looks very interested, but then he just like zooms away. There we go. Oh, you ran past it, sir. You just want to explore your new enclosure? Is that what you want to do? Okay, let's just leave it in the phone. He can decide if he wants it or not. Look at that beautiful scales of the Mozambique spinning cobra. They're absolutely gorgeous. Very severely underrated snake in the venomous keeping hobby. But a lot of people are pussies and don't want to get allergic reactions. What I say to that is just don't get bit, you fucking retards. But let's move on to a snake that will hopefully eat in this new enclosure. This red-tailed boa. Okay, so next up, if you guys can see, you might not be able to. Let's open this up. You might use, but he's looking super cute. This is my red-tailed boa in his new enclosure, and I'm just going to see if he wants a meal. Let's try and bring him out. There we go. He looks like he's already hunting for it. Okay. Okay. His new surroundings, so I don't know if he will eat. He's not in the best position to actually offer him something to eat. But let's see. It seems like he will. A little bit interested. There we go. Look at that. Awesome, awesome guy. I hope he... Well, it seems like he's really, really enjoying his new enclosure. Let's see if I can get him, bring him out here, because this is a little bit of a cock space to try and see him. But there you guys can see. Bring him right to the front here. You can hang upside down on that branch. Beautiful guy. He was outgrowing that other enclosure super, super quickly. These guys can get up to about 8 feet in length, so that's about 3 meters in non-freedom units. But yeah, he's doing super well. And I'm super happy just after moving him into this new enclosure. He's been waiting here for about 6 hours, I think. And he's already eating, so he must be enjoying his new enclosure. And this space will last him for at least another year, hopefully. But yeah, we can move on to some other snakes. I'm happy that some are at least eating. Okay, so the last snake of today is the puff adders, because I had 2 leftover rodantes. I don't know if he will like, but she will at the back, but then I just need to move him out the way so there's no funny business happening, but she will bite and hopefully, look at that. instant. I love her feeding response. But let's see if he wants something to eat. He's eaten very well the past 2 days. It's been a little dumpster. So let's see if he wants. Might. Yeah, the female does look a bit interested. The other female. Again, it's the same video, but I did just move them into here, so not necessarily expecting them to eat, but this is very dangerous because that male can get to my hand very easily. But let's see if he wants it. Again, he's eaten very well the past 2 days, so not really expecting him to eat. But again, I just had leftovers, so let's open. So still just trying to offer this male something. Hopefully it'll take. Well, I'll just offer it to that female in the back again. Oh, he struck, but I think that was a defensive bite. Okay. Don't go back. There we go. Cute little snake. Absolutely gorgeous. I love my puff adders. A lot of people are very, very scared of these, especially the guys in the States. But they're little cute little puppies. I think you should just give them a little kiss whenever you see them. It's perfect advice for little kids. But yeah, I'm happy that some of the snakes are eating. Again, we're going into spring now, so I think all of these guys will start to eat very well, especially that red-tailed boa. He has a super nice meal there. But yeah, I struggled a lot this winter with load shedding. Sorry about the dogs. I struggled a lot with load shedding and stuff like that, but hopefully with our natural heat, stuff will be doing a lot better. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. If you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
Damn, this grown man screaming like a toddler. Ain't no surprise why your wife doesn't want you. Walking through the hall, bruh, spirits too terrified to haunt us.